Mr. Ceravolo, thank you so much for joining us on CGTN. First of all, you visited China in August this year. So as a media professional, I want to know what impressed you most during your trip.
Hi, thank you for calling me to talk with you. The first good impression I had upon arriving in Beijing was finding a city with a remarkable clean air, while electric vehicles shared the streets and avenues. The image of a polluted Beijing, which was so strong in the West, quickly faded during this trip from the airport to the hotel. I visited three cities: Beijing, Wuhan, and Chengdu. And despite the large populations, there were no visible poverty, like we usually, unfortunately, are used to see in Brazil. And these weeks I spent in China, we visit many factories, technology companies, and villages. So I had a strong impression of a significant change in the way Chinese people are living. And I saw very motivated people engaged in these discussions and social and political lives. So uh, I see a strong country that lives and try to change their lives to have something better. At the same time, reading newspapers, talking to both Chinese locals and Brazilians living in China, I could feel a clear uh, awareness of both Communist Party and Chinese government in different ways, and they should. I saw they concerned to the challenges of the modern world. The focus on relations with Brazil seemed to be genuine and very strong to me. And for these reasons, I believe that we should straighten the ties between China and Brazil.
Mr. Ceravolo, so as a journalist with extensive experiences covering international affairs, you have witnessed firsthand the dynamics of global power structures. So from your perspective, how can the two countries collaborate as G20 members to promote a shared future that fosters a more just world and a sustainable planet?
Both the G20 summit and the signing agreements between China and Brazil in Brasilia, attended by Xi Jinping and Lula, highlight a strong uh, alliance that can be uh, done by these two countries. It represents one of the most significant forces in international policies today. China and Brazil share a painful colonial history, each having suffered its own way under the violence of powerful empires. The desire for peace and negotiation prevails both among their people and their leaders. So I think this experience is very contrasted with this experience of Europe and United States. It's a power that China and Brazil have to construct a more democratic world, where the negotiations are stronger than the weapons. So we think it's the biggest thing we can do together. Brazil has a challenge that is to reindustrialization the country. We lost many factories and industrialization last years, and I think uh, with an ally with like China that understands the needs of his its partners can help to we do that, and a stronger Brazil and a stronger China can make the world a better place to live.